So I've just come out of the hotel. This is it here, look. M Gallery is the brand, and Louise is the name of the hotel because the area is called Louise. And there's like a little shopping centre in here as well with like perfumes and whatever in here. It's about 10 to 10 on Monday morning. A leisurely start, nice breakfast and all that. It was a very relaxed breakfast. Yes, that church was just a couple of doors along from the hotel. Yeah, I was staying on the shaded side of the street here, but getting hot in the sun. That's the church there. And the hotel's just further up there. Right. Yes, I don't think these fountains were on last night. Yeah, I'm going to go down that way through a little park past that big tall hotel that was lit up last night. I'm in Brussels. Monday morning, about 10 o'clock. Just walking from the hotel, have a couple of hours, a little bit of walk. Try to stay in the shade if I can. Doors is unbelievable. These doors, you pull this one and There's another door. You have to push to get in there. Ah. So it's like a double door. There we go. Anyway, that's the Notre Dame. Oh yeah, so that's the thing I was looking at, went past last night. Of course, there's all water flowing down it. Have a look at that, eh? So last night when I walked past here, it was all like locked up. So they locked some of these little park areas up. But in the daytime, they opened them. So if you remember, I was sort of, if you've seen one of other videos, I was like peeping over that fence in this well-kept park. And they switched the water on as well, look. So that's all flowing fast there, look. There we go. Right. So I just walking up the street from Notre Dame. There's like a big museum here, so of old masters and things like that. It's like an art gallery. There, look. As you can see, I'm sticking to the shaded side of the street as well. Yeah, so I think you have to pay to get in. There's even a museum shop there besides that. It's a museum shop. Yeah. So I'm looking at the view up there. So they've got the Royal Courts of Justice, and then Notre Dame Cathedral behind those trees, then this museum, and then I'll turn along this way. Look at all these grand buildings here. So this is just a short walk I've come from the hotel. Of course, I've just come very slowly, like, looking at stuff in this direction, yeah. So some grand buildings on this square here. So it's going to cross the lights while it's green. Trams, buses. Of course, that glass building I showed you on like with an arch on a previous video. That's actually of course the European Parliament. I've forgotten. That's what it was. I'd been there before. It must be massive, that museum, because there's another entrance to it, the same museum, that arts museum, and like all the back of the buildings. I mean, look at it, going right down here. It's massive. There's a fella cleaning the windows up there, look. And you come out the back of here, that says museum. It's all part. Look at all that old England. Look at that building there. That's on a photograph in my room on the wall. Have a little look down here. Look at the scale of these buildings here. Wow, yeah. This is all still part of the museum. It's called the place of the museum. I mean, the size of it. Definitely an interesting route, this, isn't it? I've just come out of that bit. It's like statue, that fella there. And then look at that there. Look. And all this down here, it's quite impressive, isn't it? So we've got the view on this street, it looks up to that. There's like a fountain thing, and you've got the vista with like a sort of fantastic kept sort of garden there, and then looking towards the tower down there, down the hill. I think that tower is the one that was supposed to be slightly wonky, which is the City Hall one down at the Grand Place, which is the square that was on last night, the famous square in Brussels. So I think that's what that tower is, and we're looking down towards that. This is the Royal Library here. That's what we're looking at here. So that's next to this park. It's 10:30. A lot of bells going off. 10:30. Oh, there's a lot of bell noise, isn't that? I mean, I pushed the phone on halfway through it, or just getting to 10:30. Right, I'm about to get in the shade here. Got my hat on and things. Whew. Getting a bit warm now. Might sit on one of these seats and just put some sun cream on and a hat. So we've got the Planet Happiness Expo. Yeah. Well, this is Brussels Central Station, and most of it was underground. Didn't even know it was here. In this like hill area. Right, so I'm sort of heading back in the direction of St. Michael's Cathedral that way. Heading down that way now, but I've come obviously a very different route from the route I took yesterday evening. A different video. To make use of the space in the city with these underground car parks, instead of big multi-stories going up, they go under the ground. That's the town hall. And now this is Cardinal Mercier Street. And there's obviously grand buildings up that way. I think so this is the sort of more modern complex, and then that is the older part. So it's like got a up the hill is a sort of more modern part of Brussels, and then down the hill is the old part of the town. Yes, I've come at it, the cathedral, from a slightly different direction than yesterday. So this is basically the main sort of shopping street with all the kind of typical high street stores that you get. You know, stuff that we have. It's all the same shops. Look, Claire's accessories and all that. Lush. A few different ones, but really they're the same stuff. Nike and all these brands, you know, like a high street brand thing. Come off that sort of high street thing just to come and see what this big statue and square is here. Look, just noticed it down Little Avenue. Yeah, so it's a statue of Patria. There we go. So it's a crypt to the place of the martyrs. A neoclassical square located at the centre of Brussels, today better known as a site where the offices of several Flemish ministers and theatre of the martyrs are located. So as martyrs of the Belgian Revolution of 1830, rest in peace. So there we go. There's a bit of work that's going on, but there's like a square. A little water feature in the street here. Help people cool a bit. I'll not walk on it in case it's slippy. We're just coming back to this high street again, and there's a church on it here, look. Let's see what this is. It's, yeah. There's a funny sort of play thing here, like a trampoline thing. Eucharist. Monday, Wednesday, 12:10. Mass in Spanish at 11:30. Masses in different languages: English, French, Spanish, Dutch, different days, different times. So, Notre Dame, we've finished there. Church, this church built at the beginning of the 18th century, replaced 17th century edifice. Lavish internal decoration, marble, shells and all that. Okay. Yeah, that's just on the high street there. So we'll go to here, department store. Big department store there. We might go and see if they've got any facilities. This looks like a big long department store, goes right along there. You would think they might do, mightn't they?
Adieu personnel. Patricia pour le poste 93-27, merci.
Right, I've had a little bit of a walk. It's getting quite warm, so I'm going to walk back towards the hotel now and just chill out there for half an hour, cool down before I go to the meeting. There you go, 25 degrees, 11:39 in Brussels, Monday morning. So it's quite warm, 25. It'll get hotter and hotter as the day goes on as well. I get up towards 28 or 29 later. Whew. A lot of coaches parked along here. Finance Tower, that's what it says there. Finance Tower. So this is the Congress column, 1850, 1859. Celebrates the 1830 National Congress. What I'm quite surprised at is there's a fire going. We're talking about 26 degrees here, and there's actually like a fire going on this here, this monument. So they've put in, so it was originally like a Congress thing, but they've also put in like War Memorial and all that there. Yeah. So that's burning away. Oh, the heat. Whew. So 1830, Brussels Congress Monument. Right, so we're heading back now. We're going to come up towards that sort of Royal Park next. I'll cut across that. You can see straight ahead, I don't know if you can see, but that big sort of massive hotel, a tall building. Well, the hotel I'm in is like opposite that, so it's a good landmark to see where we're going, how far we've got to go. Okay, now you've already seen that, but just to show you, that's where I'm heading back through the park. I came previously down that way, or one of the middle ones. I'm going to go down this one and skirt around that way, see what happens. So, yeah. Okay, I've chilled out for an hour in my room, cooled down, had another shower. And so now I'm just going to go to the meeting. So it's just along here, a 10 minutes walk. So the building is up here, I think, in the Green City Quarter. This is where the meeting's been held upstairs.